And so notice his arms are wrapped. That is because his skin condition. If he puts the weight in his hand, the grip, the friction, it's going to destroy his skin. But yet he's still doing it. He can't even grip the weight with his hands, yet he's curling the weight. And so I ask you again, what is your excuse? Coach Greg, in today's video, what is your excuse? Why are you not going to the gym? Well, let me tell you this. If you want it bad enough, you are going to make it happen. Case in point, I'm following Peppo.Workouts Challenge, a young man who has a rare, debilitating skin disease. But he doesn't use that as an excuse. It motivates him to train harder than friggin' last time. And so let's examine his story.
What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about my skin condition, butterfly skin or dystrophic epidermolysis bullosa. It causes my skin to lack in collagen 7, the anchoring fibrils of the skin. So it makes my skin very sensitive and I can get easily wounded and scarred.
And so what it's known as is butterfly skin, and what you see is that it's very easy for him to get injured, wounded, and to get infections. And so as a result of this, he's got tons of scars, he's in pain, he can easily get infections, but yet he still finds time to go to the gym.
So not only that, I do have malabsorption, which means I have difficulties to absorb nutrients from food, like vitamins and nutrients and iron, so things like that.
And not only that, he also has malabsorption, meaning it's hard for him to absorb vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and so he has several difficult obstacles to overcome. And so for him, training with weights, it's an uphill battle. You might say in comparison to him, you got it a lot easier. But yet you're sitting down on the couch doing nothing, watching Netflix and chill, not even watching Coach Greg and chill. Perhaps you should be doing more of that. And so you keep saying and making excuses. I don't got time. I can't do this. I can't do that. Really? Do you really not have the time? Is it really that difficult to get up off your ass, get up off the couch, and go for a friggin' walk? Is it really that hard?
This skin disease comes with a lot of shitty conditions, but I'm trying to make the best out of it.
And so despite the fact that this is a shitty skin condition to have, he's making the most of it, and he's training harder than friggin' last time. And so he's showing off his physique. He's doing the front double biceps. You may be thinking, oh, he's not that big. But remember, he has malabsorption. He finds it very difficult to put on weight. He has a skin condition, but he is not giving up. And so notice his arms are wrapped. That is because his skin condition. If he puts the weight in his hand, the grip, the friction, it's going to destroy his skin. But yet he's still doing it. He can't even grip the weight with his hands, yet he's curling the weight. And so rather than making excuses not to work out, he's finding reasons why. And so I ask you again, what is your excuse? And notice he says, trust the process. He may not be massive right now, but he's getting better. He is better today than he was yesterday, and he's going to be better tomorrow than he was today. And that's all you can ask for. He's not comparing himself to other people. He's not saying, oh, I'm not as big as Chris Bumstead. Why bother? He's saying, what can I do to improve myself now? He's not comparing himself to others. He's showing you his physique. He's proud of it, and I'm proud of him for doing so.
Honestly, today's workout felt a little bit off. I don't know why. I felt tired and not really energetic.
And so notice, his workout wasn't going the best. He felt tired and unenergetic. Have you ever felt that way? Guess what? He does too. And what is he doing? He's still training. He's still pushing himself to failure, training harder than last time. And remember, he can't even grab dumbbells, but yet he's made it possible for him to work out. Notice he's wrapped it around his wrist, he's added weights to it, and he's curling to failure. Despite not having energy, despite not feeling the best, despite the skin condition, the malabsorption, he's still putting in the work. And so how can this not motivate you? Now remember, if you don't have the energy, perhaps you just need a stimulant. You could take, for example, hardcore pre-workout or pre-workout 2.0. But also, if you want more endurance stamina, we have, of course, GO2 Max. You may not believe it, but these can make a significant difference in the amount of energy you have, your recovery, and so on. And so if you're interested in any of my supplements, don't forget, code Greg, 10% off. Click the link in the description. And so notice he's doing the side laterals. He's sitting on his bed. He's training at home. He doesn't even have dumbbells. He's doing the best he can with what he has. And so remember, even if you can't go to the gym, even if you can't afford to go outside, you can still train, you can still do better. Use him as motivation. Go and support him. Go and follow his channel. Follow his journey. Let his journey inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And so his message, don't give up. Keep going. Perhaps you just got injured. Perhaps you're sick. You're going through a loss. Perhaps you're not as healthy as you once were. It doesn't mean it's time to give up. We all go through hard times, some more difficult than others, but make no mistake, all of us, every single one of us are going to come to a time when things are not as good as they once were. But you can't let that set you back. You can't let it stop you. You need to continue to move forward, even if you're injured. Say you broke your leg, you broke your arm. Does that mean you now don't train for 3 months? Are you going to use that excuse to get lazy? You're going to feel bad about yourself? Oh, poor me. I broke my arm, broke my leg. I can't train as hard as I once was. Did you break your entire body? Is there anything on your body that still works? Yeah, you broke both legs and your left arm. Can you in fact train your right arm? Get moving until the day you quit, until the day you give up. That is the day that you fail. You have not failed so long as you keep trying. I have never in my life, and I'm 48 years old, ever given up, ever quit. I've continued to push forward. Whether it was hip surgeries, broken elbows, sickness, I continue to train. Yeah, I couldn't train that left arm when it was injured. Yeah, I couldn't train my right leg when I had a hip operation. But that mean I couldn't train my left leg? Could I not train my right arm? You can always train something. But if you use an excuse, you're never going to keep going. It is extremely easy. I'm telling you, it's super easy to train when everything's going great. Oh, when you first joined the gym, newbie gains, you're making gains left and right. Oh, you just took your first cycle. Oh, you're now on HRT. Yeah, things are easy. What happens when you no longer make gains? What happens when you have an emotional, mental, physical, social, spiritual breakdown? That is when you are tried the most. And so the greatest athletes, those with the most courage, those are the people that can get through it during those most difficult times. And so if you are having a difficult time right now, or if you meet one in the future, that is a time when you're truly being tested. Anyone can train when things are easy. But when things are difficult, that is when you're going to be truly tested to see what kind of person you really are. And so great point. The biggest flex is when people assume you're on roids when you're natural. And look at him doing bent over rows. He can barely hold on the bar. He's curling the bar with his wrist. He's finding a way to make it happen. How can this not inspire you? You need to go and give this guy a follow. And so those of you who are discouraged, oh, everyone thinks I'm on steroids. Everyone's accusing me on growth hormone. No one believes me that I'm only on HRT. That is a huge compliment. Take it as a compliment. How are you taking this as an insult? Oh, this person accused me of being a fake natty. If you're actually natural, do you know how big of a compliment that is? For people to not believe you could have done it on your own? And so rather than seeing the negative in what people are saying, see the positive in the words that they're spewing. And so he's slowly controlling the weight and he's doing all his sets to failure. Bent over rows, he's pushing harder than last time. Notice, he's not at 3 reps in reserve, 3 IR. He's training hard. How hard? Harder than last time. He's progressive overloading. He's trying to push himself. Remember, this guy's not enhanced. He's 100% natural, yet he's still training hard, and he's doing so with his rare skin condition. And so what is your excuse? Why are you making excuses? Enough of the excuses. Oh, I can't recover because I'm natural. I can't push myself in the gym because, I just need to recover. You know how pathetic that sounds? You go to the gym to train hard, to push yourself. It's a testing ground. It's not a place that size this and size that. I'm not saying to go out and eagle lift and not train with good form, but you need to push yourself. Now, if it's your first day in the gym, your first month, yeah, I get it, go easy. But over time, please train harder. And you're asking, well, how hard? Harder than last time. Whatever you did today, train a little bit harder tomorrow. Now, if you're super sore, don't train harder. Use common sense. Oh, Coach Greg, training harder than last time, it doesn't work. It only doesn't work if you're an idiot. For 95% of people who are not training hard enough, training harder than last time, it's clearly going to work. And so some people are thinking, yeah, you need to bulk up. You need to eat in a calorie surplus. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you gaining weight? He's saying, I have malabsorption. My body has a very difficult time in absorbing nutrients. And so please don't put this guy down. And perhaps other people that you see are underweight, do you really think it's always has to do with the fact they're not eating enough? Perhaps they have a condition. Perhaps they're trying, but they're not able to eat the calories that they need. Getting closer to 35 kilograms, that's about 78 pounds. I think 40 kilograms at the end of the year is possible. It's about 89 pounds. But I gotta focus hard on the diet. I hope my esophagus problems don't make it worse. Wish me luck, boys. And so remember, he has a condition. It makes it very difficult to eat, to absorb nutrients. He's very easy to get injured. And so he has to be very careful with his diet. But he's setting his sights on slowly making progress. He's 35 kilograms. By the end of the year, he wants to be 40. Notice he's not saying, I want to be 50 kilos. He's not setting unrealistic expectations that will make him feel bad for not making them. 40 kilograms, that is something realistic that he can achieve. Once he gets to that, he can perhaps set a new goal, perhaps to get to 45 kilograms. And slowly over time, he'll make his way up, get bigger and more muscular than ever before. Athlete Peppo documenting my workout journey while fighting dystrophic epidermolysis bullosa. Butterfly skin started at 30 kilograms and so 66 pounds. He's up to 35, goal to get to 40. Let's cheer him on his way. Let's go and give him a follow. Peppo.workout on Instagram. At this point, he has about 55,000 followers. Let's see if he can get to 100K. And so, of course, interested in any of the supplements, for example, G-Test, ActiBuilder, GO2 Max, Creatine, pre-workouts, all that, please head over to the website. Don't forget, code Greg, 10% off. Click the link in the description. Also, a free diet and training program, close to 50 pages. Remember, it's free. And so if you want something free, get on the website. Don't forget to join the newsletter so you get notified of all the deals, the discounts, to be first to buy the new things that are dropping. And of course, subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Don't forget to watch one of those 2 bloops. And of course, the cookbooks, the training books, the Circle Diet book, some in PDF form as well. You can get those all on my website. Don't forget to enter code Greg to get you 10% off. And until next time, I am out.